my voice okay? Everyone out there? Satish, Asya, Kunal, Sanobar, Seher, Tamil Rashi, Kelvin, Sunil, Sandeep, Prabhavati, Darshana, Mohammed. Is my voice okay? Okay, great, great. Now, any new attendees in class today? Any new attendees in class today? Please let me know. Kunal. Kunal, is this your first class? I haven't seen you in class before. Kunal Bhatia. Kunal Bhatia, are you there? Is this your new class? I'm in first class. Anyway, he is not responding. Others are able to hear me well, right? Shall we start? Yeah. So let's get started. Wages and salary. Yeah. Okay, Kunal. So welcome to the class, Kunal. Okay. This is Garima. I teach business English. I teach business communication, case studies, and HR. Okay. And I would request you to be regular in class. Okay. So that your grades are not being affected due to attendance. And if at any point of time you are not able to follow anything, you can raise your hand or you can post your queries in the chat box. Fine. And for the lectures you have missed, you can see the recordings. They are very much there in the portal. Okay. Now, so today we are going to do compensation management. This is the first thing we are going to do. Fine. Now, before we begin with it, let's deal with it like what compensation is. Okay. So compensation is what employees receive in exchange for their contribution to the organization. Okay. Now, total compensation is equal to direct plus indirect compensation. Under direct compensation, base pay is included and incentives which you get. Okay. And indirect compensation includes benefits, other benefits which you get in office. Fine, everyone? Is it clear, everyone? Okay. Now, I would request you to read the slide on your own and then we are going to jump to the next slide. Please read the slide on your own. Please read it on your own to get the better understanding of this. Yeah. Okay, great. Now, before we switch over to the next slide, I would like to do one more thing. Wait, I'm just going to put it on the board now. Okay, now. Alright, I'm just going to put it. Okay. Now, let's learn about one company. Okay. You might have heard the name Mercedes. So we are going to learn about Mercedes. Okay. We haven't done it earlier, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. See. Okay. Mercedes-Benz is a German manufacturer of luxury cars, buses, coaches and trucks. Okay. It is a division of its parent company, Daimler AG. Mercedes-Benz was founded in 1881 and the oldest car maker around today. Its history includes the first petrol-powered car created by Carl Benz in 1886. So it's quite old. This company is quite old. The company marketed its first Mercedes car in 1901. Mercedes has built up a reputation for designing high-quality, safe and luxurious cars. Okay? Now, they have become a status symbol for business people and the rich and famous. The company is synonymous with speed and has been involved with motorsports since 1926. Okay? The company first won the Formula One championship in 1954. The company website says keeping customers satisfied is at the heart of Mercedes-Benz customer care policy. Fine? Okay. Is this much clear? Okay. Fine. Now, alright. Now, we are going to deal with one more company. Okay. You might have heard the name before. I'm not sure whether you have heard it or not. Wait, I'm going to put it on the board now. Armani. You might have heard about Armani, right? They sell socks and all. You might have heard about it. What else they sell? Okay. Yeah. So let's learn about that too. Okay. So Armani is known all across the world for being a leader in style. The so this is the Italian fashion house. Okay. Was founded by legendary designer Giorgio Armani in 1975. It is today one of the fashion world's most prestigious names. It produces a wide range of clothes, accessories, glasses and cosmetics. All of these are carefully branded as sub-labels to target different markets. The Giorgio Armani collection is one of the most expensive in the world. For the not so rich, there is Armani Exchange, which has moderately priced items. The company operates several hundred stores around the world. Okay? Okay, so how is it the sunglasses? Now, the company, Armani is branching out into luxury tourism by opening a chain of stylish 5-star boutique hotels and resorts in the world's trendiest cities. The first opened in Dubai in 2010 in Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building. Okay, yes. Okay, fine. Is this much clear? Any questions? Anyone out there? No. Alright. So I would request you to read it on your own. Okay, both the information, and then we're going to switch over to the PPT which we were doing. Okay. Yeah, please read it on your own. Just read it, please. And once you're done, just let me know. Okay, fine, great. Now, let's move ahead to the next part. Okay. Components of employee remuneration. Remuneration includes financial, okay, and non-financial. Now, under financial, what all falls? What all things fall? You know, basic wages, incentives, that is individual plans, group plans. Under basic wages, okay, you find fringe benefits, medical care, accident relief, health and group insurance, and incentives and all. Under this, you get prerequisites, car, club membership, paid holidays, furnished house, stock option scheme. And under non-financial ones, what will you get? Job context, challenging job, responsibilities, growth prospect, supervision, working conditions, job sharing. Fine. Just go through this slide properly. Everyone out there, just go through this slide properly on your own before we move to the next slide. Have a view over it. Kindly have a view over it, please. It's okay, Sheikh Mohammed. Just go through the slide which is there on the board. Okay. Today we are learning about compensation benefits and all. Okay. So these are the components of employee remuneration. Okay. Now let's switch over to the next one. Concepts of wages. Minimum wages, this we have learned earlier. Fair wages and living wages, right? Objectives of compensation planning. Internal equity. Okay. So your salary should be equal to the people who are working at the same position in the same company and another company too. Individual equity, attract talent, retain talent. Why do they pay compensation? Okay, so that they can attract and retain talent. Ensure equity. All the people who are working at the same position, okay, on the same they get paid equally. So this is to ensure equity. New and desired behavior, control costs, and ease of operation. Fine? Is it clear? Okay. Any questions? Anyone out there? Okay. Okay. Fine. All right. Let's proceed ahead to the next part. Fine. Kunal, are you able to follow me? Kunal, are you able to follow me? Okay, fine, great. Motivation and performance model. Now, how employees are being motivated? Feedback to the employee. Okay. Employees set goals and expectations. Okay. If it is up to the mark, rewards are given. Okay. And if it is not up to the mark, they set their goals again. Okay. Okay, and everyone is being rewarded equally who is working for the same project. Now, importance of ideal remuneration. Desire for performance, more strikes, grievances, search for options up to the mark. What is going to happen? There will be more absentees, grievances will be more. They won't be that productive for the company, right? And if paid dissatisfaction is there, then they won't be attracted towards their job, and they'll get absent more. They'll get psychologically also they won't be happy, so they'll fall ill again and again. Poor mental health would be there. So if that's why they expect a good remuneration, because it is a motivating factor. Fine. Is this much clear? Everyone out there? Any questions? Anyone out there? I need response from everyone, not just few people. Please respond in the chat box. Now, influencing factors of remuneration. External. Labor market, cost of living, labor union, government devising a remuneration plan. How do they decide living, labor unions, government legislation, society, economy. And internal is like business strategy, job evaluation, and PA, the employer. Now, devising a remuneration plan. How do they decide the remuneration for a particular job or particular position? You'll get a job description, they evaluate it, then job hierarchy, then pay survey. They'll do the pay survey, like how much people are being paid in other companies for the same position, and then they price the jobs, and they increase. And you can do even negotiation at the time they hire you. You are being selected, right? Right, everyone? Okay. Now let's switch back to the next one. The development of wage trend. Okay, so how it is being developed? Can you see this graph? Okay. Now, challenges of remuneration: salary reviews, pay secrecy, okay, comparable worth, employee participation, skill based pay. Okay, for example, I'll tell you, Payments Wages Act 1936, we have covered this, right? Okay, is my voice okay? Okay, okay, fine. Now let's go to the we are done with this. Okay. Now, any questions based on what I have taught under this wages and salaries? Any questions based on this PPT? Now, okay, fine. No questions. Let's switch back to the next chapter, that is managing employee separations, downsizing, and outplacement. Okay. Now see. Identify the cost and benefits. This is what we are going to study under this chapter. Identify the cost and benefits associated with employee separations. Understand the difference between voluntary and involuntary. Voluntary separation is when you want to leave the company, and involuntary is when they are showing you pink slip and you are not willing to, go leave that job. Fine? Is it clear or not? What is meant by voluntary and involuntary separation? Avoid problems in the design of early retirement policies. Design HRM policies for downsizing that are alternatives to layoff, and develop a layoff program that is effective and safe. So sometimes, it's a need. It's a need for the company to downsize it. But, they should do justice with the employee also. They just cannot show pink slip. And even if they are downsizing, it should not be brutal. Right? Right, everyone? It's not like you can throw them out. This concept should not be there. Right? You just cannot throw them out. Right? Yeah. Now, employee separations, termination of an employee membership in an organization, turnover rate, the rate of employee separation in an organization. The cost of employee, see, if the employee, they are either, suppose, employee is leaving them because they are getting a better, okay, if they are getting a better job opportunity, they'll have to recruit again and they'll have to invest money then, okay, they have to select, for that they need to spend time, which they can otherwise, invest it somewhere else. They'll have to train them, okay, and they'll also have to pay them some money, okay. Right? Okay. Now, what are employee separation? Okay. So they have actually shown it, for some company. Okay. August 1993, 4,000. Job cut goal 4,000. Number of employees Jan 1 of each year, this. So you can see it from here. Just read this here. Once you are done with this, just let me know. We're going to switch over to the next one. And tomorrow we are going to do business English. Okay? What are employee separations? The benefits of employee separation. Reduce, see, suppose the employee is surplus, like they have surplus labor, okay, surplus people. It is going to reduce the labor cost, okay, and sometimes, they just give them the pink slip because they don't perform up to the mark. So this is like for sometimes they give pink slip for the replacement of poor performers, right? And if they are getting a better, people, obviously there will be increased innovation, okay, and there will be opportunity for greater diversity as well, right? So these are the benefits of employee separation. Is this much clear? Any questions? Anyone out there? Now, types of employee separation. Voluntary separation. Voluntary means what? Will, at your will. Your will is involved. A separation that occurs when an employee decides for personal or professional reasons to end the relationship with the employer, like quits or retirement. Fine? Okay, great. Involuntary. Now, what is involuntary? That means your will is not involved. A separation that occurs when an employer decides to terminate its relationship with an employee due to economic necessity. There might be, the company might be going into losses, or also, there must be, more number of employees as they need, surplus employees. A poor fit between the employee and the organization. Discharges, layoff, downsizing, and right sizing. Fine? Is this much clear? Okay. Managing early retirement. The features of early retirement policies. Avoid problems with early retirement. A long-time employee who has performed satisfactorily over many years suddenly receives an unsatisfactory performance evaluation. Okay. A manager indicates that senior employees who do not take early retirement may lose their job anyway because a layoff is likely in the near future. Senior employees notice that their most recent pay raises are quite a bit lower than those of other younger workers who are not eligible for early retirement. Fine. Now, managing early retirement. After 13 years as a fuse buyer with BP America, Ron Colvin started his own business called Chimney Sweep. Colvin is happy to be out of corporate life and is making decent money. The only problem, it gets lonely working by yourself, he says. Now, alternatives to layoffs, employment policies. Attrition. What is attrition? An employment policy designed to reduce the company's workforce by not refilling job vacancies that are created by turnover. Okay? And hiring freezes, in lot of companies during recession, you're going to see this hiring freeze. An employment policy designed to reduce the company's workforce by not hiring any new employees into the company. This is mostly being seen in, government companies where, there is surplus staff, right? Right? Is this clear to everyone? Okay. Now, managing layoffs, implementing a layoff, okay, notifying employees, worker adjustment and retraining, that is Notification Act, that is WARN. Okay, develop layoff. See, if you want to, if they just cannot give pink slip to anyone. First of all, they have to develop a layoff criteria. Then they have to communicate to the laid-off employees, coordinating media relations, maintaining security, reassuring survivors of the layoffs. Outplacement. Now, what is this outplacement? The goals of outplacement: reduces the morale problems of employees who are about to be laid off. Okay, minimizing the amount of litigation initiated by separate employees, assisting separate employees in finding comparable jobs as quickly as possible. So, what is outplacement exactly? Can anyone throw some light on that, if you are aware of it? See, it's the effort made by a downsizing company to help former employees transition to new jobs. That means you want to lay them off, but you are finding a job. You are helping them in finding a new job. Okay. By supporting them, by giving them practical advice and psychological support too. Fine. So in case of outplacement, you know what happens? In case of outplacement, what is happening? What happens is this: they are going to give you pink slip, of course, but they assist you in getting a job in another company. Okay, they are going to give you career guidance, career evaluation, and then they are going to they may sometimes arrange an interviews. Okay, in like they can talk to another company and arrange interviews for you. Fine. This is what outplacement is. Fine. Okay. Is this much clear to everyone? What outplacement is? Okay. Now, outplacement services: emotional support, job search assistance. Okay. So summaries like what are employee separations, type of employee separations, managing early retirement, managing layoff, and outplacement. Is this much clear to everyone? Now, before we move ahead to the next topic, I want you people to write the short summary of whatever we have studied under this PPT. Okay, in your own words. Just write the short summary of whatever we have studied under this in the chat box itself, so that I can get the idea about whether you have followed it or not. Writing this down. Is it clear what you people have to do here? Yeah. Yeah, please write it down. You have to brief on it, whatever you understand, okay? Rather than just writing the headlines. Fine, Sunil. Few things are left out. If you can throw some light on that, it would be good. Fine, great. Just finish it in 2 minutes. Okay. Now let's switch over to the next part. Okay. Okay. Let's learn about Pringles. Now Pringles we have covered, I guess. Preda. Now Preda. Have you ever heard the name of this brand before? Preda. Okay. So let's learn about this. Okay. Now see. Yeah. Prada is an Italian brand that produces high-end luxury goods for men and women. Okay. It was started in 1930 by the Prada brothers Mario and Marcello. They opened a leather goods store in Milan, Italy, specializing in handbags, suitcases, and trunks. The company took off in 1979 when Mario Prada's granddaughter Miosia took over the company and moved from traveling trunks to fashion goods. She opened stores in fashionable areas and all across Europe. In 1985, she released the iconic Prada handbag and the brand became a status symbol. Okay. 4 years later, she released her first collection of clothes and the company was a global success. Prada became a household name for richer business people. Its success relies on the simplicity and functionality of its product. Musicea often calls her designs uniform for women. Fine? Now, just read this paragraph again and I'm going to give you some exercises based on this. Just read it properly. Read it properly. Okay, yes. Once you're done, just let me know. Are you done with this? Should I give you the exercise now? Okay, now what you have to do, this is based on the same paragraph. Okay, you have to correct the spelling. Some spelling mistakes are there. Okay, you have to correct that. Or wait, I'm just going to put the whole document on the board. Okay, just wait for a while. I'm just going to put it. Just wait. Don't solve it now. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So here you have to correct the spelling. Okay. Just wait. Just wait. Okay, now you can do it. I hope you are able to see it. The words which are marked with a, like dash, you have to correct the spellings of those words. Okay, you have to rectify it. Just rectify it, please. Everyone needs to solve that. Just finish it fast. Okay, okay, fine. Fine. Let me check your answer. Okay. Now, that employee benefits chapter, okay, I have some more data on that. We will cover that tomorrow because I won't be able to finish it today itself. Okay. Now, the last thing, okay, for the day, I just check. Now, wait, yes, many things are there. It has to be covered. Okay, you have to fill the correct tense in the gaps. Okay, is it clear? You have to fill the correct form of word, correct tense of word. Okay. Yeah. Kunal has finished. Kunal, you have fit? No, you have to do others as well. Just finish this, please. Just finish the other ones as well. Okay, okay, fine. How about others? Are you done with this? Okay. Now let's learn about the last company for the day. Okay. And then we are going to finish this class. Okay. Now, Wrigley. Have you ever heard that term before? Wrigley. Do you know what that brand is all about? Wrigley. What do they sell? Any idea? Anyone out there? Chewing gum. Yeah, chewing gum. Correct. Okay, so let's learn about them. Okay. The full name of Wrigley chewing gum maker is WM. Wrigley Junior Company. It was founded in 1891 as a trading company that sold soap and baking powder. In 1892, William Wrigley Jr. discovered the free chewing gum he gave away with the baking powder was so popular that he decided to produce and sell gum. The rest is history. The website says W.M. Wrigley Junior Company is a recognized leader in confections with a wide range of products offering including gum, mints, hard and chewy candies, lollipops and chocolate. So have you ever tried the candies from Wrigley? Like the chewing gum, specifically the chewing gum. Yes or no? Just try it once. It's quite tasty. The company has operations in more than 40 countries and distributes its world famous brands in more than 180. Okay, countries. Its famous products include juicy fruit gum, Skittles, lockets, and chews. The company turnover is like $6 billion a year in revenue. The company was sold to Mars in 2008 for $23 billion. Fine. Is this much clear to everyone? Okay. So we are done for today. Do you have any questions based on whatever I have taught today? Anyone out there? Any kind of questions you have for me? Any questions anyone has for me? Okay. So don't forget, yeah, mint flavor is very good. Okay. Don't forget to fill the feedback form. Just put genuine comments there. And tomorrow, please be on time. Okay. And if you want me to cover something specific in class, you can fill that too in the feedback form. Okay. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.